Rise and face reality. Life is akin to a battlefield, and each day presents a fresh skirmish. Whether navigating the terrain of business, relationships, or personal development, it's an ongoing dynamic struggle demanding readiness and flexibility. Just as in any conflict, triumph hinges on your capacity to outmaneuver and outthink your adversary. We're all contenders in this arena, and if you shun competition under the guise of unwavering moral rectitude, you're merely deluding yourself. Your aspirations and ambitions can easily slip through your fingers if you're not vigilant. There's always someone waiting in the wings, ready to seize what you've worked for. Whether it's your future partner or your hard-earned income, there might be someone lurking in the shadows, biding their time for you to let your guard down. That's why it's crucial to stay prepared at all times and never be complacent. Remember, if you're a true warrior, competition does not intimidate you. It fuels you, your drive to excel. The timeless wisdom of the art of war isn't just for soldiers on the battlefield. Its principles are invaluable for anyone striving for success. So listen up, because I'm about to equip you with the strategies to gain the upper hand in any situation. Lesson 1. Know your enemy and know yourself. When Sun Tzu famously said, know your enemy and know yourself, he underscored the crucial importance of understanding not just your own strengths and weaknesses, but also those of your adversaries. Unfortunately, many individuals lack the insight into themselves and their opponents, leading to repeated defeats in various aspects of life. The truth is, without a deep understanding of oneself, one remains adrift, merely a reflection of their surroundings. In the realm of strategy, there's a timeless wisdom. Know thyself and know thy enemy. It's not just a mantra, it's a blue script of success. Consider this. If you understand yourself but remain ignorant of your opponent, victory becomes a game of chance. The outcome hangs in the balance of unpredictability. Yet armed with knowledge of both yourself and your adversary, victory becomes a certainty. So let's dwell in the philosophy. Who are you truly? What do you seek to achieve? It's essential to confront these questions with unwavering honesty. Acknowledge your limitations, the areas where you falter, and the weaknesses that you hold back. Understand your own boundaries paves the way for your growth. It enables you to devise strategies to surmount obstacles and harness your strengths to their fullest potential. When it comes to your adversary, it's crucial to delve deep into the psyche. You might strive to comprehend them to even better than they comprehend themselves. What are your primary goals? What traits define them? What habits do they cling to? And what bases cloud their judgment? It's imperative to synchronize every aspect. Observe closely what triggers their anger and how they react when emotions take hold. Look for subtle patterns and even they might not recognize. Only through analysis can you begin to unravel their strengths and vulnerabilities. In the art of defeating an opponent, one of the most potent strategies is to target their weakness. As Sun Tzu eloquently said, in war, the way is to avoid the strength of the enemy and strike at their weakness. Lesson number 2. Never get complacent. In the realm of conflict, few perils rival the dangers of complacency. There's a timeless adage, never scorn the weak cub, for he may evolve into the fierce tiger. The adversary, regarded as a trifling nuisance, can swiftly transform into the most formidable threat. Meanwhile, the warrior, brimming with overconfidence, neglecting caution, and underestimating the strength of their opponents, inevitably he finds himself ensnared by their grasp. Lesson number 3. Adapt your plans and strategy. In the realm of planning, perfection remains an elusive concept. Why? Because circumstances possess the uncanny ability to shift unexpectedly. This reality underscores the importance of avoiding rigidity and steadfast adherence to a singular plan or strategy. Rather, wisdom dictates an adaptive approach, one that molds strategy to fit the unique contours of each circumstance encountered. Flexibility and open-mindedness emerge as indispensable virtues in the face of ever-changing circumstances. Success hinges on the ability to pivot, to recalibrate tactics as required by the shifting landscape. Remember, a plan deemed masterful can swiftly degrade into irrelevance when, when confronted with an altered reality. Failing to adjust one plan in tandem with changing circumstances is a sure path to defeat. Lesson number 4: avoid direct conflict. In the art of strategic engagement, there are moments when a direct assault of your adversary is imperative. Picture this: your opponent relaxing off guard, or perhaps conversating from a prior encounter. Those are the instances demanding relentless pursuit, granting them despite it's not an option. Yet wisdom dictates that the victory need not always be won through combat. Opting for a path where conflict remains dormant showcases not weakness, but astuteness. Even the mightiest beasts recognize the futility of needless confrontation. There exists myriad reasons to circumvent during confrontation. It could be that your adversary's current prowess surpasses your own, or perhaps it's a strategic allocation of resources. After all, why squander time and energy and assets on a battle easily sidestep? Or perhaps you unearth a method to dismantle your foe's defenses without even engaging head on. Remember, prowess and conflict lies not just in brute force, but also in discerning when to hold back, allowing wisdom and strategy to triumph over raw aggression. In one of his strategic insights, Sun Tzu advocates for achieving victory without engaging in direct conflict. Deception emerges as a powerful tactic, where misdirection or the presentation of false information can empower you to gain the upper hand and accomplish your objectives without exposing yourself to the risk of direct confrontation. As Sun Tzu famously said, the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Success lies in discerning when to engage the battle and when to refrain. There are numerous scenarios where avoiding direct conflict proves to be the wisest course of action. Therefore, always prioritize your main objective before embarking into the battlefield. Lesson number 5: attack with precision and strategy. Victory in war is merely about the magnitude of destruction you unleash. Instead, the essence of triumph lies in swiftly and effectively neutralizing your adversary. It's all about strategy, the cornerstone of success. The victorious general doesn't plunge into battlefield blindly. Rather, he meticulously calculates every move in sanctum of his mind long before the clash begins. Conversely, the defeated generally often fails in this aspect, hastily making decisions without thorough consideration. The key to triumph lies in foresight and calculation. Assess the risks inherent in every action, weighing them against the potential of benefits. Precision and strategy prowess are paramount, ensuring that every move serves a purpose. However, don't be so consumed with your own strategy that you disregard the enemy's plans. In warfare, understanding and countering your enemy's strategies are of paramount importance. In conclusion, the ancient strategist Sun Tzu famously said, "To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill." Therefore, always remember that in war, attacking the enemy's strategy is of supreme significance. Lesson number 6: 5 emotions have no place in war. In the realm of victory, it is not the fiery avenger or the fortunate, hungry opportunist who prevails, but rather the composed, emotionally detached warrior. On this channel, 2 principles have always been emphasized: the paramount importance of emotional mastery and the significance of detachment. Emotional mastery is critical because emotions, untamed, can swiftly spiral into self-destructive forces. Yet when harnessed, they wield immense power. However, in matters of strategy, emotions hold no sway. Acting out of emotion is perilous. One must never yield to the tempest of feelings, no matter how fervently they surge. Instead, one must detach, observing the emotions with clarity and discernment, understanding their origins and potential vulnerabilities they may expose. In any realm of strategic maneuvering, be it the cutthroat landscape of business, the battlefield of war, or the intricate dance of life itself, the objective remains consistent: to invoke a response, to ignite emotions within the other party. For it is widely acknowledged that in the threat of emotion, rationality often takes a backseat. and to the one that succumbs to such vulnerability inevitably relinquishes the advantage. This principle, however, is not merely a cautionary tale, but a potent tool in the arsenal of those who astute enough to wield in their benefit. If one discerns that their adversary is prone to quick outbursts of anger, the path to victory may lie in deliberately provoking such ire. Conversely, should the foe exhibit tendencies through haughtiness and overconfidence, feigning weakness may serve to stroke the arrogance, rendering them vulnerable to miscalculation. These are not mere maneuvers, but strategic masterstrokes, compelling one's opponent to dance to the tune of emotion, unwittingly failing into the carefully laid traps of their adversary. The true adept in the art of confrontation does not merely react to the whims of the opposition, but orchestrates their movements with precision, manipulating their emotions that govern their decisions. To maneuver one's foe as though they were but pieces on the chessboard. Whether remaining steadfast and unmoved by their provocations, this indeed is the mark of a true warrior in the theater of conflict. Lesson number 7. Take advantage of chaos. Amidst chaos lies opportunity. Even in life's darkest moments, we must seek the glimmer of hope. It's imperative to maintain composure and stay vigilant amidst turmoil. Take, for instance, a market crash. While others succumb to panic, you must stay alert and capitalize the opportunity. This is the prime moment to act decisively and make prudent investments. Lesson number 8. Build strong relationships. In the realm of strategy, Sun Tzu highlighted the paramount significance of fostering robust connections with allies and potential allies. Often, individuals form friendships based on superficial commonalities, such as shared hobbies like gaming or recreational activities. And yet, instead of a mere acquaintanceships, it's imperative to cultivate bonds with those dependable companions whom we can rely on in times of adversity. Those steadfast allies who remain unwaveringly loyal through life's trials and triumphs. Central to the bedrock of trust and enduring relationships lies the virtues of honesty and integrity. You know, opening up about our weaknesses and vulnerabilities can be tough. It's like peeling off layers, revealing parts of yourself we'd rather keep hidden. We worry that showing our flaws, we might be seen as unworthy or imperfect. But here's the thing. We share our vulnerabilities. We're not just exposing our flaws, we're inviting connection, understanding, and support. It's in those moments of honesty and vulnerability that we truly connect with one on deeper levels. Sure, it's scary at first. We fear judgment, rejection, or even pity. But what we often find is acceptable is empathy and strength in numbers. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to healing, growth, and wisdom. So don't be afraid to let down your guard, to share your struggles or ask for help. Yet, you'll be amazed at the strength and resilience you find in learning on your friends and loved ones. Understanding the art of cultivating friendships and influencing people is a skill worth honing. True friendship, once experienced, reveals unparalleled value and fulfillment. Being surrounded by friends and allies who would go to great lengths for you is a formidable force. Taking a genuine friendship for granted is akin to neglecting a valuable investment until it depreciates entirely. It's easy to assume that our friends will always be by our side, often overlooking the time and effort they invested in our relationship. It's crucial to recognize the significance of our friendships and express gratitude for the individuals who stand by us, supporting and uplifting us through life's journeys. By the way, don't forget to show some love. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you next time.